Hello my dear YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to tell you something about my 2019 Toyota Rav4, the small things I don't like about it, and I wish Toyota listened to consumers and change it. So let me show you small things that I completely hate about this 2019 Rav4. There's not much, because most of the I really like this car for many reasons, but let me show you things I don't like. I absolutely have no issues on the outside. The design and all the features are amazing. This is an XLE model. It looks beautiful. See, this is XLE model. I installed this hitch, I installed this bumper protector, and also I installed this safety net, like for when you go grocery shopping. This is aftermarket, and I hated that Toyota actually doesn't sell this kind of cargo net. They sell the one that stretches along the trunk. I don't like that one. This was aftermarket one, but it looks just like original, so I had to install this extra. Also I had to install this extra and that extra. But let me show you first thing I don't like about this Rav4, and my wife even noticed that, is that these lights right here, you see this? When it's dark at night, you will not see these buttons. There's no little LEDs on the inside, and it drives me nuts. On my other vehicles that I had Honda, you just press this big plastic light, you know, and the LED would just turn on. And Toyota just kind of cheap it out. They decided to go with a cheap version. Now at night you have to feel these buttons. There's a little tiny, like, I don't know if you can see it, little bump right here, so you could feel it. But come on guys, come on Toyota, don't cheap out on the interior. And why did they have this one big stupid SOS button? I don't know. It could have been just a sunroof button. And next thing is, this is XLE model, right? Now originally I did not have this installed. This is a wireless charger. I actually bought this through the internet, and this works so nicely, perfectly. Put your phone here, it charges. Now if you want to buy this, if you want to have this on your Toyota Rav4, it's not going to be an LE model or XLE. You have to buy higher trim, Adventure or any other higher trim. So that's another thing I did. Third thing, I totally hated that Toyota did not these lights, these buttons, these switches, they were not lighting up at night. This is aftermarket from cartrimhome.com. I got this, and as you see, it looks like original. Everything works, every switch lights up. And the same thing on this side, on the passenger side. Now I had to install this. This is from cartrimhome.com. Same thing here on the rear. This is aftermarket from cartrimhome.com, and it lights up at night very nicely. So now you can see for the window switches, you don't have to feel for them. Third thing I don't like about this Rav4, and I wish Toyota did not cheap out on the interior. Look at here. On this side, you can close the vent. You can turn this wheel and you can close this vent, right? Same thing on the passenger side. You can turn this wheel and you can close the vent, right? But in the middle, on the LE and XLE models, they decided not to put it. This is at least North American model. I don't know how any other models are. And it's not a big problem, but if I want to close the vent, I can't do it. I mean, I can direct it up, down, and side, and this part feels a little bit cheap, you know. So when you have air going here, when you change this function here, direction of the air, you will still feel some warm air or cool air going through, just very lightly. You can't close these vents. That's stupid. But here you can, and the same thing on the driver's side. And this part, like, feels like kind of cheap. I mean, it works, it does the job, but they could have improved it. Now, this is XLE model, and this is on the back. I have these vents also. I have a charger, that's nice for XLE model. The LE model is not gonna have it for 2019. And here they decided to install this little wheel, so you can close the unit here. But on the front over there, they decided not to do that. I don't know what's the logic. All right, what other thing I feel like they cheap out? Here you have a pocket on the passenger side. On the driver's side, behind the driver's side, you have no pocket. Why? I don't understand the logic. Okay guys, on 2019 model XLE version, this is a front wheel drive version. You have no power seat, right? No power seat. It doesn't bother me at all. I do have a sunroof, right? And what Toyota decided to do for 2020 model, they give you an XLE model, the power seat, but then again they take the sunroof away, so you have to pay for the higher trim models. So that's kind of stupid. Another big thing bothers me a lot is the hood insulation. Let me show you what I mean. Now on 2019 models, where is it? On the 2019 models, you see I have no hood insulator, or how you call it, you know what I mean, this part that's supposed to go here, and it will help you reduce the noise from the engine, and I don't have it. 2019 they decided not to put it, but on 2020 models Toyota decided to put it. Another small thing, now in order for this hood to stand, Toyota decided to give you like this little hood support stick. I don't know what else to call it. Hood strut. Now I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm gonna install these struts. One's gonna be here and one's gonna be there, so I don't have to use this hood supporting stick. What else? I don't understand why they did this. Why they couldn't put a hood insulation for the 2019 model? They actually have like these holes right here. See these holes? Everything is designed for that. But in 2019 model they decided to save money, and that's what really annoying, because this engine is a little bit loud. A little bit. It's not really annoying, but it is a little bit loud. Once you drive it, test drive this vehicle, you're gonna notice that. And they could have, Toyota could have put more insulation. One last thing, what I don't like about the Rav4, the infotainment system is kind of primitive. Like you have, let me show you what I mean. On XLE model you have a lot of cool features. You can set up the vehicle, you can change the lock timers, you know, you can change, let me show you what I mean. You can do under vehicle settings, you can change vehicle customization, yeah, you can change door lock setting, climate setting, light settings, and small stuff. But what I don't like about this, you have this option here, projection, right? It says you have to connect a compatible device via USB. See right here? Now if you have an Android phone, it's you cannot do screen mirroring, only if you have an iPhone. And on the 2020 model, the Toyota decided to change that. Now you got Android Play and CarPlay, but not for 2019 model. Also the speakers on this vehicle, on this specific XLE model and LE models, they have kind of weak sound, not as good quality. My wife's Toyota has so much better audio quality, but here Toyota decided to save some money. I'm gonna upgrade this infotainment system to match the aftermarket one. Most likely it's gonna be for cartrimhome.com. Like also another thing, maps, right? Maps works fine, but your phone has to be connected through the USB port right here, and then you will be able to use the GPS link for the maps, and that's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna definitely upgrade this unit to Android unit. Also, this XLE model 2019 does not have a home link button, so you can't open your garage. You can't program this unit. This doesn't have a garage button for your garage. But my wife's vehicle, which is Toyota Venza 2015, it does have all these options. And this mirror is kind of primitive, just a basic mirror, as you can see, nothing to it. Another important feature I would like to point it out to you guys that XLE does not have, for some reason, I don't know why, tire pressure monitoring system. Now you do have like a thermometer to show you what's the temperature outside. You do have like a rear seat notification if you have seat belts on or not. If somebody's sitting there, it's gonna show you the warning. But let's look at this, guys. It shows you eco, shows you the total distance, average mileage per gallon. It shows you a lot of things here, a lot of notifications. The one thing it does not have is tire pressure monitoring system. Like it's supposed to show you this right here on one of the screens. But it doesn't. XLE model does not have it. And LE model does not have it. But what you can do there on the back panel, like right there, you can install a module. cartrimhome.com, they have like this module you can install, and then restart the vehicle, and you will see the tire pressure monitoring system. Will show you the picture of your vehicle right here. You see when you open the door, it will show you like a little numbers for each wheel. And I don't understand why Toyota does not have this feature activated on XLE models. I don't get it. Overall, I had this vehicle since May 2019. This is from Japan. This vehicle was shipped to North America. I found out because here on the sticker here, where is it? As you see here, it says made in Japan, so that's good. So far I haven't had any problems with this vehicle. I love it. Own it since May 2019, and I went on some little road trips, and I'm very satisfied. My wife loves this vehicle. It's very, very good on gas. When you go on the highway, it's very good. When you first buy this car, the one thing you're gonna notice, guys, this is 8-speed automatic transmission, right? It's very good on the highway and the streets, but when you come to a stop sign or rolling down to the stop sign, at first the car has to adjust to the way you drive. So you're gonna feel a little bit of jerking, like the car is gonna jerk a little bit when you like slowing down, and you step on the gas, you're gonna feel a little bit of a kick. Now I don't have this much of a kick anymore because the vehicle adjusts to the way you drive. That's what I was told, and I'm very satisfied. Overall, I'm gonna buy actually maybe Rav4 2021 or 22 for my wife. She loves it because right now we're driving a Venza, the 2015 Venza. But I do wish that Toyota was not so cheap on the little things on the interior. That just drives me crazy as a consumer. They tried to like add a little bit of like a stitching to the interior, make it look nice, give you little pockets here, bunch of pockets everywhere, right? The interior looks nice, like the design, the steering wheel looks nice. The multi-information display shows you quite a lot of information, very useful. But the glove compartment feels very cheap. Like you open it, and just like when you close it, it's just like simple. You can't lock it. I wish they had a little light here, but I see a lot of people customizing it. And also on the higher trim models, you have all that little light here, little light here. But who's gonna pay $40,000 for it? Unless you really want to do that, spend $40,000-$45,000 on Toyota Rav4. I don't think it's a wise decision unless you really like these cars. But I wanted something under $30,000, and I got a good deal. I got a very good deal. So, this climate control works very well. You know, you set it up on high, and once it's sync here, like both passenger will have a high hot air and the driver, or you can just change it. Like you can have AC blowing on the right on the passenger, and you can have a heat blowing on the driver. Well, that's good. That's good to have. There was supposed to be some kind of button, but they saved this spot for the higher trim models. Like you see, this vehicle doesn't have like all-wheel drive, you will have more controllers here. Like I don't have that since this is a front-wheel drive, but I love it. Overall, I love it. Guys, I highly recommend buying this vehicle, but I wish Toyota listened to a consumer. So please, if somebody out there watching this video, please take it in consideration what to improve for this vehicle. This is the biggest thing that drives me nuts. Lights, give me some lights here. And standard, Toyota should have lights in here, in these buttons. So, that's all. Thank you for watching Nazarettos channel. And the next video is going to be more interesting. I'm going to upgrade the struts on the hood, and you see more. I'm going to do some upgrades on the carbon fiber trim for the interior. So, thanks again. See you on the next video.